Hello everyone, welcome to this full body relaxing cool down video. This is perfect after any workout that you do to help loosen up your body and reset after your training. No equipment is needed for this video, so just follow along and breathe with me. Let's get started. So the first stretch that we're going to be doing is the neck stretch. Just gently place my arm at the back. Just rest it there and then place the other arm on the side of the head and then just give a little bit of pull here and then hold. And 3, 2, 1. Now slowly we'll release the head, bring it back to center, bring the hand down. Again, make sure you either keep the hand to the side or the back. Gently put your head towards the side and then with your other hand, a little bit of guidance and pressure. And then once you feel like that stretch is good, hold there and just breathe slowly. And just hold here for a few more seconds. And notice the muscles getting slowly relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Again, we can remove the hand and slowly bring the head back to center. And now we gently move on to the next stretch, which is the chest. So for this, we roll our shoulders back this way and hold our fingers together. Okay? Maintain a straight posture and open up the chest like this. So while we are doing this, we want to avoid fully bringing the shoulders up. We want to bring the shoulders down and back. And then open up the chest as wide as possible. 3, 2, 1. And then slowly bring the hands back down. And then relax. You can take a deep breath in. And as you take a deep breath out, forward fold. And then you can fold as much as you can. And if you feel a crazy amount of tightness in your leg, you can gently bend one knee while the other leg stretches. And then you can slowly stretch the bent knee, and then the straight knee you can bend slightly. So kind of you can alternate very slowly here while you're breathing through. Just a few more seconds. We can stay here. And before we get up, we bend both the knees slightly and then gently roll back up. Gently roll back up. Move on to the quad stretch here. We can take the support of a wall nearby. So for this, we are going to put the weight on one leg, hold the feet or the ankle of the other, and then look straight and then move the heel closer to our butts or bottoms basically. So we're just going to hold here and feel the stretch in our quads. You can bring it a bit more closer if you'd like. We're just going to hold here for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and gently let go of the feet. And now we switch over to the other leg. I can feel a nice stretch because just yesterday we had a nice leg workout. So make sure that the heel is as close to the back as possible and you're stretching. Try not to bring the knee too forward or too much backward. Kind of like in line with the other knees, all right? And then you feel the stretch in the quads. 2 and 1. We can slowly release our feet. From the standing position, we're going to get onto the mat or the floor. So we will be starting with the lunge stretch. So basically, We want to stretch out the hips a little bit here. So we place our foot in the front. While we take the support of our hands, we bring the leg as far as possible. Okay, so try not to move the knee too much back, kind of like knee just above the heel of the front leg. And then from here, once you get a nice stretch, you can either basically move away a little bit and maintain a straight posture, or you can take the support with your hands if needed, whichever is comfortable to you. Yeah, so for me at the moment this is comfortable, so I'm going to go for this variation. Just look straight and then kind of deepen a little bit so that I feel a nice stretch in the hips here. Or you would look something like this, and that's fine too. We'll just hold in this position. So that would be 3, 2, 1. With the hand support, I'm going to gently move back. And then let's bring the other foot forward. So I'm going to use the support of the hands to move the back leg as comfortable as possible. I'm going to see how this feels first to get up, get a nice stretch and opening near the hip. And then I'm going to go a little bit more deeper here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then slowly use your hands to bring it back up. So the next stretch that we're going to go for is the pigeon pose. That is an amazing stretch for the hips and glutes. So for this, we're going to keep kind of our hands like in a plank position. And then we're going to bend our knee and bring it forward in this manner. If the shin can be parallel to the yoga mat, that's amazing. But if that's a bit challenging, we can bring the heel closer to our body like this. And then hold in this position. And even here, either we can slightly shift our weight towards the side of the glute or keep it a bit center to feel the stretch in the hips. So I'm not feeling much here, so I'm going to keep it a little bit higher. And then I'm going to maintain a center posture and we'll just hold here. So we will be feeling again the glutes and the hips here. Keep breathing through. There's another variation where we can lean forward if that is something you prefer to. So basically, if we lean forward, we can stay there for a little while longer. And then using my hands, I'm gonna move my hip back up, and then we're gonna switch over to the other leg. Something like this again. So if you can notice, now my butt is not fully on the floor. I can do this, but then I'm not really feeling the stretch. So I'm gonna bring it a bit to the center. Again, we can lean forward if that is something we like. Or we can just sit up straight. Feel the stretch in the glutes and the hips while constantly breathing. And then I'm gonna just use the hands to slowly bring my leg back up. And now we move on to the more easier stretches, and we're almost towards the end. So we're gonna do the cat and the cow. So basically, we can keep our hands and knees just like this, and then look up. Yeah, look up and bring the hips high up like that and hold here. So we just want to open up the chest here again, just for a few seconds.
other pose. Breathe out. So for this, the hip is down and then the back is arched, and then the head can be bent, looking down this way. We really want to open up the back muscles here. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to finally move on to the most easiest and beautiful stretch, which is the child's pose. So we're just going to bring the hip back down, sit on the back of our heels. We can rest our head on the mat. Hands stretched out in the front, but not too straight. What I would like to do here is first bring awareness to my fingertips and relax. Then bring awareness to the wrists and relax. Then we move on to the forearms. Just relax. Then we bring awareness to the elbows and relax. We then bring awareness to our shoulders. Try to relax. Then we bring awareness to our face. Relax our forehead, muscles in between the eyebrows. Gently relax the jaw. Relax the neck muscles. Then we move on to the upper back and gently relax the upper back muscles. Then we relax our lower back and core or stomach. We then want to focus on our hips and relax the glutes. We can now relax our thighs and hamstrings. We can now relax our calf muscles. And we can then bring our awareness to our heels, ankle and feet. And lastly, bring awareness to our toes. We just want to stay here for a few more seconds before we gently get up. Now we slowly move our fingertips just to let our body know we would like to get up. You can move your hands closer to you and gently use the hands to push yourself up off the floor and feel the calmness that surrounds you. Or you can sit cross-legged with your eyes closed. We would like to just give thanks for the day, for the opportunity to be doing this. We want to give thanks to our body for bringing us this far. Honestly, even being grateful for everything in the life that we have right now.
ourselves of the love that we have inside us, of the peace that we have inside us, so that we can carry this throughout our day. Whenever you're ready, we can slowly open our eyes. If you'd like, you can bring your palms in front of your chest, just acknowledging this peace and love within us. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you guys had a good time. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, just so that we know that you like this kind of videos and you find it helpful, and it would motivate us to do more and inspire us to be better for you guys. So see you in my next video. Thank you.